Hey guys, this is Coach Elise, and in this video, I'm going to show you the different types of workout circuits or supersets or other types of training that you will see within your workout. So let's dive right on in. I'm going to go ahead, actually, real quick, I'm going to show you an overview. So from here, you're going to see that I have an activation that for block A, for block B, and then you're going to see, here, C1, C2. So typically what you're going to see is either in a block, let's say for block A, this is most likely going to be a circuit, especially if you see three different exercises listed into this. So if I click A for block A, it's going to show me the instructions, the exercises, details, and more, okay? This is a circuit style, but it depends on the instructions. So if you ever want to see the videos in a circuit style, you'll typically see one little thumbnail for the video. If there's more than one exercise, there's more likely than one video. So click the thumbnail for the video. You're going to see points of performance. Then you're going to see all the videos that are inside that circuit. Okay, so that is a circuit style. Okay, now if you see, now again, for this one, block B, same thing. If I click inside it, it is going to be a circuit style, but you're going to see complete three sets of everything. Okay. Now, again, if I want to see all the exercises, they're going to be there. I could come on out of it. That is what you're going to see. Now, I'm going to show you the difference between that versus almost a superset or multiple exercises within a block. Okay. That's not in that circuit style. So don't get too wrapped up on the terms. This is just giving you an overview of what you might see when you're doing your workout, okay? For some exercises, it's easier to actually put them into a circuit style, just like so, where they're all listed and you can kind of click that video, especially if you don't have to really enter any weights or anything. It's body weight. That's typically, or time, you're going to find that this is a little bit easier to do. Now, for some exercises like this, okay? So you're going to see block C, okay? You're going to see C1, C2. That is a block. That means you have two exercises in this block that you will be completing, okay, before you move on. Okay, so I'm going to click C1. So you're going to see the exercise listed, quick feet forward and backward. You're going to see the video. Okay, if I want to see more details, I click that. It's going to show the video and any instructions will be listed below. Now, here, because this one is a timed one, I'm going to go ahead, see that the sets, instead of reps, normally it's sets, reps, and then time. For this one, you're going to see sets, and then this S stands for seconds, okay? So same thing if I scrolled up here, set your timer for 10 seconds or the colon 10, all right? Whenever you see a colon 10, I'm typically referring to time, okay? But when you see it down here for S, that is going to be also time or seconds, okay? So 10 seconds for this particular exercise, I'm setting the timer for 10 seconds, doing as many reps as possible in this time, and then I would enter how many reps I got in that time. So the goal for this is to see how fast you move. So if I got 18 reps, that's what I'd get. I'd log it. If I got 20 reps the next time, then boom, that's what it would be. Okay. If I want to uncheck all of those, delete them, I can do that. Okay. So that is, I would start officially how this would work is I do this. I'm going to go back again, 18. Now I'd go to exercise 2. So typically when you see block C and then one, two or more exercises in that block, that means I go from exercise 1 to exercise 2. Let's say I got 20 reps or, sir, 20 reps in this one. Okay, then I'd go back to the top and then I would do this one again. Let's say I got a little better, 20 here. Let's say this one, maybe about the same, okay? Then I would log that, okay? Now, let's say I felt really good and I wanted to add another set, okay? I could press that blue plus button And then I could enter whatever my score was that time. Maybe I was a little too ambitious and wanted to get another set in, but actually didn't get as many in. Probably would have been better off with just two. Okay. So that kind of gives me a good idea. I might not want to complete, two sets for that. Okay. Now I can add an exercise note, by in this section right below the plus and minus for the set. I can add whatever. Felt fast, light, or, third set was tough. Same thing from before. Okay. Now for reps, I'm going to go ahead and click the reps. Now, you would just click whatever was your highest, which I think was 20. Now, typically, if if I'm trying to record the top score, this should ideally be, separate exercises. So the quick feet forward and backward, and then the, staggered, they should be separate. Honestly, if I wanted to track what my highest rep total score was instead of, just entering the highest score for either of those exercises, ideally you'd want, the rep count underneath this one as well. But sometimes just for the sake of the block, it's whatever you end up getting the most. And then maybe just say for the rep count, or you add the note, let's just say you ended up getting 21 or whatever it was. Then you can leave a note saying that this was your best score. Okay. So if forever, for what, if for whatever reason you end up seeing that, just put whatever is best. Okay. So that is the difference between seeing like putting something in for rounds or how many reps you've completed. So if I backed out of here, you could see that I scratched out, and this is the overview version, just so you know. I ended up adding to what was written, so that's why it scratched out. So 3 sets, and then 20 reps was the trophy or the score. Okay, but if I go back in, I'm just going to show you. This is another circuit. Okay, so again, this is kind of like that speed prep or a little bit more in-depth warm up. You're going to see all those exercises listed. Okay, you'd complete these in order. Okay, now if you ever see total time listed up above and it's giving you a range and you end up going more than that, if you have a lot of time and you want to continue doing more, that is fine. But if you're pressed for time, just cut it short. And typically, like the newer you are with this program, with the exercises, with the app, it will typically take a little longer. No worries. Just allow for a little extra time. If not, no worries. Okay. If you're pressed for time, just do your best within that time. Move on to the next. Okay. You can always leave a comment, say you were pressed for time. Now, again, you're going to see here another. Okay. So those are some ideas. Now, again, scrolling down, you're going to see F1, F2. This is, you know, the 2 exercises in the block that are back to back. Okay. Occasionally, I might leave notes saying that they might be optional for 1 to 3 sets, or if you are in season and you're just feeling it, I totally give you permission to, take away some of those sets or leave a comment, here just saying in season, um, and was tired, uh, and did only 1 set. Okay. So if that was the case, all you would do is click that and move on. Okay. Very simple. Okay. If you ever wanted to delete the comment, you would just go ahead and cut that out. Okay. All right. So that's how that would work. Okay. So those are how workout sets, supersets, and all that is done. Okay. Now I'm going to scroll over to another day and just show you an overview like on your rest days or bonus days. You get to pick on which you want. So like in the coaching instructions, don't just skip these. I know some of us like to skip reading directions, but there are some key points in here, okay? You might save yourself some time and a little extra work if you actually read the instructions, okay? So here you're going to see coaching instructions, option A, option B, option C, option D, okay? So if you wanted to go in actually read that. These are going to be a little different. You're going to have more videos guiding you through, and also the bonus work, like the mental training or, the foot or strong feet training or fascia blasting, stretching. All of that you'll find in the bonus section in the private Facebook group page. Okay. So that is how to tell the difference between the different workout circuits or supersets or blocks, order. That should help give you a little bit more idea and what to expect and how to kind of do those in order. Okay. So there you go. That is the difference between different workout circuits, supersets, and more.